Thanks for tuning in to this Princess Lolly tutorial from the 2 Candyland tutorials that I plan on doing for you guys. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I have some Chromacakes here, I've got some different colored glitters, and we're just gonna see where we end up. I am going to be using mostly artist tools today, like paint brushes rather than makeup brushes, because body paints and things like that can damage your nice brushes because you're working with 2 totally different mediums. I need to conceal my brows. Top. So this is Spirit Gum. I'm going to comb that through my brows. And with Spirit Gum, it's a liquid adhesive. Kind of pounce your fingers on it. It'll get tacky faster. And then I'm gonna take some Nye Scar wax and a spatula, and we're gonna scoop some of that out. And I'm just gonna roll it up in my hands like a little worm. And then like that. And then you're just going to press that into your eyebrow. Just take your fingers and your spatula, press that into the hair. Run the spatula through your hair. And then that should lay pretty smooth. So if anybody knows why my camera goes out of focus when I try to zoom in or get closer to it, let me know, because I really want you guys to be able to see what this looks like, and it's not working out. But basically you can still see my brow hairs through the wax, but they are flat to the touch. There's no texture there. So if I were to lay makeup on top, you wouldn't see little wispy bits of hair showing through the makeup. Actually conceal them with something that's the same color as my skin. So I'm gonna grab some foundation and some powder and just press that on top. And I remember reading something about Princess Lolly following her nose or getting easily distracted by things. So something about that phrase made me want to give her like a little elf nose. So I'm balling up the little nose tip in my hand. Spirit Gum. And put that on my nose. And I have put the little extension on my nose, and now I'm just gonna mold it into the shape that I want. Okay, so what I've done is I finished sculpting out the nose. I did a little like ball tip on the front, and then a little bit of a swoop underneath to give it that Bouville nose. And then I took a latex sponge and some liquid latex just from the Halloween store, and you just wanna press a light coat of the latex around the perimeter of your little piece that you've made. That way it dries nice and seamless, so when you lay makeup on top, it doesn't show the lines where the wax meets your skin. That will be dry when it's clear. Be sure that when this is dry, before you put makeup on it, you give it a nice pat with some loose powder. And now I'm going to go back in and start mapping out my little swirl. I'm not very good at making a symmetrical circle. I'm going to be honest about that. So I'm going to use the lid of my powder. I'm going to outline my circle. So we've got a little circle there to work with, and then we're going to create our swirl within it. This does not have to be perfect. As you go, you can clean it up. Start with some blue. I'm going to wet my brush with some Fix Plus to dilute . So I chose to do my preliminary swirl with a lighter color, that way in case I do make a mistake, it's not going to stain the skin like a red or a purple or a dark blue. Now we can go over top of that with, let's do orange. Or should we do pink? Let's do orange and then red and then pink. Okay? How am I gonna do my eyelid? This will be an interesting one. Okay, I want to do red. This is an eyeliner brush. I'm gonna clean that off because I used it in my video from last night. And I'm gonna put this between the blue and the orange. Go in and add some pink. Now we're gonna do details, highlights, things like that. I'm gonna go back to my little liner brush. This is a MAC 210, little skinny thing. I'm gonna go through and just add some detailing. We powder my nose and we'll do the other eye. I'm thinking maybe a glitter brow? Concealed my other brow because when I was doing the pink, I realized that it would be better if I concealed it and almost did like an animated or a drag style brow. I'm going in and I'm creating the shape of the brow. Given that she is a cartoon, I want this to be real animated, but still sweet. I don't want it to be like a villain. We're going for kimchi, not Sharon Needles. Let's add some glitter. If you don't have glitter glue, which I don't, do a little spirit gum across the brow and tap your glitter on top. Do a cut crease for my shadow. I'm not gonna dive into this because I've already done it on film before, so if you wanna go back and look at my Christina Aguilera tutorial, there's gonna be a walkthrough on how to create a cut crease there. So I'll be back as soon as that is done. All right, so what I've done was a cut crease very similar to the one in my Christina Aguilera video, and then I went over it with my white Chromacake and a concealer brush, and I just sharpened up this edge to give it more of a cartoony feel. I'm gonna keep it easy. I just have a regular black eyeliner here, liquid liner. And all I've done here is draw over the crease. As soon as I turn the camera on, I don't have any fucking thing that I need. Let's give ourselves a nice wing. And then I've connected that to my cut crease. This is what we're working with now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation, blush, all of that. I'll be back to add some final touches with like glitter and lashes. Go ahead and set my foundation with this pigment called Helium. You could also use vanilla, anything that's like a light white with a little bit of like a pearlescent finish. I really want this to make the skin look frosty and icy. You can see how it's starting to catch. And we want to keep her lips small. She's almost like a little fairy type. So we're not going to overdraw or enhance the lips in any way. I'm going to use the same pink paint. And I think I'm going to extend it out so I almost have like a little smirk, but not an evil one. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the corners out from the outside of my mouth. All right, friends, all I have left to do is pop on some lashes and do my hair, so I will be back when I am done.